price gouging is illegal, it's immoral, and it's flat out wrong. That right there will make me quit shopping at that local store probably ever again, because if they're going to take advantage of their local community by jumping the price up by 400%, unacceptable.
Oh, I seen some little peaches on here. Right there. Can you see that? Oh, there. Little peaches coming up. That's too blurry. Good morning, Abe. I didn't see your girlfriends. How you doing, buddy? Oh, really? You want to get all blue and red on me, huh? Whoa. All right. What's up, Gabby? What's up? You can go check on Sue? Let's go see what Sue's up to. We know what Gracie's up to. Just hanging out in the mud. You like that, Gracie? Gracie, you like that? Yeah, okay.
Well, time you watch this, it'll be evening, so good evening to y'all. Thanks for stopping by the channel, clicking on today's video. I'm going to talk to you all about something that's going on in our local town that I've been seeing a lot of pictures on Facebook. Now, I haven't actually went into town to the stores to see it for myself, but from the pictures I could tell it's one of our local stores. Price gouging. And I've seen this on other people's channels too. Like I watch Wrangler Star all the time, and he was talking about their lumberyard price gouging. He wasn't too happy about it. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about what we can do when we find people price gouging, and I'll try to get the pictures off the Facebook from my friend's post, and I'll share them with you guys as I'm talking, and some of the prices on the eggs and bacon. Oh, it's crazy. The Wrangler Stars, he was getting price gouged on screws and 2x4s and things like that. And so he ended up just making his own. So I'll talk a little bit about that here just a little bit, because I cannot stand it when companies or anyone takes advantage of people in hard times like this. Now, as far as like building materials and stuff like that, to me, it's not right. But what makes me even more mad is the food, when people are price gouging the food. So that's what we'll talk about here in just a little bit. Let's walk over here and check on Sue, see how Sue the rooster's doing. And then I actually I found some of my staples. So we're gonna work on the chicken coop today too. So let's go check out Sue. There's Sue, the rooster. He is all fine and dandy when the other little phantom rooster ain't out here. I still have him on lockdown. He's mean. Okay. How you ladies doing? I just want to thank each and every one of you for producing eggs for my family. Thank you. Especially you, because you make all the noise. Oh, and you. Okay, thank all of you. What? You got plenty of scratch and grain. What do you want? You want me to quit stealing your eggs? Ah, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, look. Sue's made a friend. Well, good for you, Sue. That's one of the 2 Rhode Island Reds I got. The other one's right there. And these are cinnamon queens. Really good egg producers. All right, Sue. We'll see you here in a little bit, buddy. Okay, so I found some of my, some staples. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the other candle panel over here, and we're gonna go ahead and staple that up and start working on the chicken. This could be a mobile chicken tractor, but it's gonna be stationary right now for my meat birds I got coming in a few days. So I wanna get this ready. It stormed this morning, pretty good little quick storm. It just rolled through really quick. We'll go check over on the garden before we get started on this. And it's supposed to be really, really windy today. So I'm trying to knock out this project before the wind really picks up. They're calling for 35 to 40 mile an hour gusts. So I need to get what I can done out here, filming for you guys. And also, hey, walk over to the garden. Also had a lot of people on yesterday's video ask me about the corn dogs that we made the kids. What are they doing? What are you doing? They're chasing each other. That was the first time I made them, so I didn't want to make a video on it if they didn't turn out real well, whatever. But they turned out awesome. So I'm going to make a video today just on how we did those corn dogs. And you don't have to have the sticks. You can make little corn poppers or big ones, whatever. So we'll make some of those on my other channel called DutchEats. So if I get the video out, which I have every intention to, the video will be right there. You can go check it out on Dutch Eats. If you're not subscribed to that channel, I greatly appreciate you guys if you do. I think like 500 of you guys went over there like 3 or 4 days ago and subscribed. So thank you very much for that. We greatly appreciate it. So go check out that video, how to make homemade corn dogs. I'm telling you, they were awesome. Okay, so here's the garden. You guys have been seeing this a lot lately because it's what we've been working on. Here we go. It's all looking good. Got some good rain on it. And there's my squash. And I went ahead and planted some Brussels sprouts on the ends just to see what happens. But usually I just put 3 squash in one bed and it takes up the whole bed. But I think it'll be okay to have these on the side. We'll see. I'll feed them too throughout their life. I'll put some, I got some feed somewhere. I think it's in my van. And that we'll give them plenty of nutrition, whatever you want to call it. Like I said before, I'm not a gardener. I'm just a guy with some raised beds trying to grow some food for my family, huh, Gabby? Okay. But yeah, and someone asked me about these bricks too. Why I have bricks? It's just to hold these down. I made these last year. They're just cages for the tomatoes. I just got them to hold them down. Okay, so that's the update on the garden. I don't know if we'll have time to do anything over here today because I want to work on the chicken coop. Like I said, it's supposed to be really windy, so filming may be minimal out here. So I want to get as much done this afternoon before it does really pick up. And I'm guessing probably here in the next couple hours it's going to really start gusting. So, all right, hope you guys liked today's video. It's day 3 of 21 of mandatory stay at home from the governor of Oklahoma. I'm up here in northeast Oklahoma. They got us on lockdown. Really, you're only supposed to go to the store for groceries, the doctors, and work. So with that being said, stay home if you can. And we're going to talk about the price gouging in just a little bit. Let's work on this chicken coop first. Okay, we're gonna get started here. I've got my staples. I'm hoping this is enough. I think it will be. It should be plenty actually. Found my hammer. It's one of them things, I need to start putting stuff in places I know where they're at. I think I've been getting more organized, but I have like 4 hammers and it took me like 10 minutes to find one. So I don't know what happened to them, but they just kind of get legs and walk off. I don't know. Another thing is too, I made me a glass of sweet. It's kind of irrelevant. I made a glass of tea and this cup sucks. It leaks. See, I went with the cheaper Ozark one instead of getting the Yeti, and the lid leaks. Just a little tip right there. Maybe go, yeah, I don't know. Overpriced, but those cups are still pretty good. I gotta get another lid or something. Anyways, I'll quit rambling on about that. Now let's start on this chicken coop. I'm just gonna nail probably one in the middle. I'm just gonna start with this side, work my way up, and then we'll go on the other side and do that, and then we'll walk over there and get the other cattle panel. Okay, let's try something. I'm gonna see if I can lean this over on its side, make it easier on me. You what? Do it again. Hold your hand on it. Hold your hand on it.
Not hold it.
Oh, really?
After it shocks, you can touch it.
Okay. All right, we got the other cattle panel over here. Let's get it nailed up. Put down here. This. Lily not feeling too good? Huh? She got a bellyache or what?
Probably ate too much grass.
What y'all doing? It's windy out here today. She ate some grass earlier and she threw it up, I think, didn't she, Hadley?
Yeah.
Did you clean it up? You better go clean it up.
She eats a lot of grass.
I think they say they eat grass sometimes they got a bellyache.
Yeah, but when she eats grass, it makes her have a
I
bellyache.
It's okay. Ain't gotta be.
Yes.
That was Lane still. I was about to get mad at you. Okay. Oh, it got mad at you. Alright, grab them real fast. Every one of them late today. Now we're just waiting on the little ones. We gotta leave the little ones alone, don't we? People ain't gonna be price gouging these eggs. I'll tell you that right there. That's how you stop price gouging. Nothing? Alright, close it back up. Those little ones will get up there now. One thing I've noticed about our chickens, the little ones always let the big ones go in there and lay first before they go in there. It's kind of maybe the pecking order, I don't know. But all right, this chicken coop's coming along. All I'm doing right now is wiring up the front. This is all pretty much just repurposed stuff. I had some wire from, I think, from the old pig pen that we used. I'm gonna wire up to the front right here. We'll have that all enclosed. And then I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do to the front as far as closing it up and stuff. I don't know, we'll figure that out later. And also I have another piece I can put on the back. Probably what I'll end up doing is feeding them outside the coop, and then if it's raining or something, I can just put it down inside there. So the plan will be, I guess, just go ahead and I can just set the feed over the fence, feeding water and all that whenever I feed them, because these you feed them for 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Probably I feed mine pretty much continuously. The first like week and a half, I just give them free range of it. Then once they start getting big, I go 12 on, 12 off. That's what we'll do with these ones too. But this right here is actually going to be not a bad little coop when I get it done for my for other chickens. I'm raising. I got some chickens in that on the incubator right now. This will be a good one for those, or I can even move the other ones over like I was talking about. We have options now because we have 2 coops, and I have my old coop, but it's just seen better days. I pretty much just want to get rid of all that over there, get rid of clean up the pig pen, clean up that mess, and start from new. So that's why I'm not really using that, because like I said, it has seen way better days. And the worst case scenario comes, I could put some in there. They'd be safe. I just don't want. I want to get away from over there. But yeah, this will be a good one. Like I said before, and the other ones, it's going to have some roosts up there for the chickens, and this will do a good purpose for the meat birds. So let's go ahead and, I don't know if I'm going to put the tarp on today. It's just so windy. That's why I didn't do the carrots yesterday, because of the wind. I had to put a tarp over the carrots and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it's too windy out here to do this by myself. I'm have to wait. I'm gonna get Brandy and Hayden over here to help me. I gotta use a bigger tarp too. Hey, you get on one more, Mom, go ahead.
That's a whip?
No, not yet. Okay, so that tarp's way too big. The other one's too small, this one's too big. I'm not gonna use this. I'm just gonna leave it on for now since I already got it on there. But we need to get, I think, probably an 8 by 10 or 12. That's like an 8 by freaking 16, I think. So yeah, this needs to be a good 4 feet shorter. That's the idea I got for it, though, is just run the tarp over the top like that, and I think it's gonna work awesome. Once I could get the right size tarp. It kind of looks like an old Oregon Trail trailer. I want it to be up above too, so there could be ventilation on bottom, and I don't want it just like that. So yeah, definitely not going to use this. Way too big, and it looks half retarded. But yeah, for right now, I'm just going to leave it on, I guess, until I go get the other tarp. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get another one, though. That's the crazy thing about it. So I don't know. We'll see. I didn't want to order from Amazon, but maybe I'll have to. And here's I'm trying to figure out a way I could put a door on here, and I got this treated stuff I was going to use up there, but that didn't look very good either, so I'm not going to be using it. Kind of just trial and error. I got enough wood, I think, to make my door, but I want it where I can like open it from outside the fence. So I'm thinking, you know, I'll trim it up. I just laid that out just to see if I had enough, and I want to be able to like maybe like lift it up this way, have a string where I could just pull it up and then it closes, something like that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Leave me some comments down below. But yeah, it's definitely not the finished product, so don't get me up too bad about it. I was just trying. I didn't realize this tarp was that big. Okay, I don't know how good the lighting will be. I may have to adjust it in the editing software. But anyways, let's get down to the price gouging. And I looked all over my Facebook again. I cannot find the one pictures I seen this morning, but they're from a local store, and they were selling eggs for a dozen. Was like 4 something, and then a big old crate of them or whatever. I don't know what you'd call it. Like it looked like maybe 24 or 36 or something like that. They were selling for $13, and I was like, holy crap! Now, is this price gouging or is this supply and demand? I think it's kind of one and one. So let me read the definition of price gouging. Okay, so let me read the exact definition. Price gouging occurs when a seller increases the price of goods, services, or accommodations to a level much higher than considered reasonable or fair. Usually, this event occurs after demand or supply shock. Common example include price increases of basic necessities after a natural disaster. So yes, by this definition, 100% they're price gouging. Whenever you normally sell a dozen eggs for what, $1.30? I haven't bought eggs in forever, but correct me if I'm wrong. $1.30 a dozen here in Oklahoma, if that. Maybe 98 cents or $1.50, somewhere around there. And then they jump up to $4. That's price gouging, and it's illegal. You're not allowed to price gouge. And one of the main ways you can stop price gouging on certain things is by raising your own chickens, obviously. Like I got back here, raise your own vegetables, raise your own meat. That's the best way you can stop price gouging. That way it doesn't directly affect you because you're raising all your own supply, your own food supply. So if you're able to raise chickens, you can set a little coop that I'm building right now for my meat chickens. You can raise, I'm telling you, no problem, 6 to 10 chickens in that space right there. People are going to leave me comments saying chickens need 2 square feet or 3 square feet per chicken. I'm telling you right now, you will have no issues with just a little 4x8 coop just like that, raising 6 to 10 chickens. They'll be just fine. As long as you're giving them an area to run around in, they're going to be fine. But yeah, leave me comments down below if you want to bust me on that. Don't really care. So that's the number one way, in my opinion, that you can stop the price gouging, is trying to raise your own food. So that being said, there's other ways you can too. Let's look something up. So Oklahoma's Attorney General, I just found an article on it, announces price gouging statute. And what it says, State Attorney General Mike Hunter said Friday that state law prohibits, and this is a recent post, this is from like a week or two ago, state law prohibits an increase of more than 10% in the price of goods and service during declared emergency. So 10% on, say the eggs were $1 normally. 10% is $1.10. They can raise it 10%. No more than that, it's illegal. Hunter says that allows his office to press charges against individuals or businesses that engage in price gouging. So if you do see this price gouging, you need to bring, if you want to. I'm not saying you have to. If it concerns you or you're upset about it, go to the store manager right then and tell them, hey, this is illegal. You're price gouging. This is illegal. I'm going to turn you in and see what happens. Just see what happens. Let's see what it says. So if you have a complaint in Oklahoma for price gouging, this is the number you can call. For more information or file complaint, individuals are encouraged to contact the Attorney General's Customer Protection Unit by phone at 405-521-2029 or email at consumerprotection@oag.ok.gov. So if you're from Oklahoma and you're experienced with price gouging, we haven't had to actually go out and experience it because we're staying home. But with that being said, if you are watching this, you're from Oklahoma and you're seeing it, or if you want to file a complaint, I would make sure for sure 100% that the store that you are filing a complaint on is doing it. And it's very easy. It just says no more than 10% of price increase. Okay, that's a little bit better lighting. So with that being said, if you have any concerns about that, file a complaint. Price gouging is illegal, it's immoral, and it's flat out wrong. That right there will make me quit shopping at that local store probably ever again. Because if they're going to take advantage of their local community by jumping the price up by 400%, unacceptable. So yeah, I hope that's not true, but from the pictures I seen this morning, if I could find them before I edit this, I'll post them up there. And I don't want to blast the store because I didn't personally go in there and witness it, but other people have. If you're watching this, something needs to be done about it, obviously. So my number one thing is raise your own foods if you can. Now if you can't, I understand. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That's all we got going on today. I wanted to work on that chicken coop. You can see it from back here. I'm telling you, it reminds me of the Oregon Trail. You guys ever play that little video game, Oregon Trail, back in I think we was in the 90s or something. We was in middle school. Yeah, that reminds me of that. Anyways, so yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't put up with price gouging. Don't put up with it. It's not right. So if you got any comments for me, leave them down below. We appreciate y'all's support so much. Thank you guys. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay home if you can. At all costs, just stay home and be with your family. And hopefully this thing will blow over sooner than later. Day 3 of the 21-day Oklahoma lockdown in our county. Day 3. So 18 more days. Catch you guys on the next field. Thanks for watching. Oh, I wanted to share a little, before I get off here, I want to share a little, I don't know if it's a meme I seen the other day. It says, if you have bread and no gun, you don't have bread. Does that make sense? Because I'll come get your bread. See what I'm saying? If you have bread and no gun, you really don't have bread. I thought that was kind of funny. So be safe out there, guys. Catch you on the next video.